The golden goddess of the color seasons would be the deep and warm autumn women of style. Here we have the fabulous and stunning Angela Bassett, who is a classic deep autumn woman of style. If you recall at the beginning of this lesson, we looked at the flow season for the deep winter woman of style, who flows into the deep autumn color palette. Well, here we have an example of a deep autumn woman of style next to an equally fabulous deep winter woman of style who happens to be the electrifying Lapita Nyong'o. I just love saying her name. Ask yourself, what is the dominant shared characteristic between these two sultry ladies? If you answered their deep and dark features, you would be absolutely correct yet again. Although Angela is a warm color season of deep autumn and Lapita is a cool color season of deep winter, they can easily flow into each other's primary color season and color palette because of their shared deep and dark features. Because Angela is a deep autumn, she can borrow key colors from the deep winter color season, and they include deep chocolate brown, deep navy blue, deep sultry red, deep forest green, eggplant, sunflower yellow, and deep boysenberry. So here we have the beautiful, gorgeous, stunning golden goddess herself, Miss Angela Bassett, who I thought had won 2 Oscars within her career, but unfortunately she's been nominated, but she hasn't won an Oscar yet. And I was going to do this whole theme for Oscar actresses as I do their color analysis, and I wanted to start with Angela Bassett, but unfortunately, she hasn't won an Oscar for the Black Panther, which I truly do believe that she should have won an Oscar for. I love me some Jamie Curtis, don't get me wrong, but I do think the Oscar in 2023 should have gone to the lovely Angela Bassett for her role in the Black Panther. And who doesn't know the movie What's Love Got to Do with It? That was her breakout role. She was amazing, 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 amazing within that particular movie as well. And also, let's not forget Miss Bassett playing the lovely Betty Shabazz in the movie Malcolm X. All very powerful roles for women of color that I think that she should have won Oscars for. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be political or anything like that, but this woman can act. Anyways, that is besides the point. So Angela is a classic deep autumn woman of style. I have categorized her in the golden goddess segment of my color branding series, and I will be doing my part of my style series on her style evolution as well and studying her style personality. However, she does flow quite beautifully into the deep winter color palette quite nicely. So she is both a blend of deep winter and also of deep autumn being her dominant signature color season. And if you haven't watched that specific color analysis that I've done on the foundational color characteristics and visual cues of women who fall within the deep autumn color season, I will link to that within this video, or you can check the description notes for the link to that video as well. So Angela Bassett, being a deep autumn, can easily wear a variety of colors from the deep winter color palette. The trick is, if you happen to be a deep autumn woman of style, you will need to choose the deepest, richest colors from the deep winter color palette. Such as myself, I am a deep winter woman of style who can borrow quite a few colors from the deep autumn woman of style as well. So here we have the lovely Angela Bassett wearing Deep Winter's lapis blue. She looks so beautiful in this color. I would say this is one of her statement colors. Definitely a color that she looks absolutely beautiful in, showing up for I think it was a media event or a media interview she was doing. She looks absolutely beautiful. Her skin still has that beautiful bronzy gold autumn coloring. I love the hairstyle. It's very soft, very romantic, a little bit flirty as well. And it just absolutely works beautifully with this one shoulder Grecian goddess dress that she is wearing in this deep winter lapis blue. Next to that photo, Angela looks exceptionally gorgeous and regal wearing Deep Winter's boysenberry. And boysenberry happens to be one of my favorite signature statement colors from the Deep Winter color palette. And once my website is officially launched for the summer season, my signature colors that I've used throughout my website is in fact boysenberry. So boysenberry works quite beautifully on both deep autumn and deep winter women of style. I love that she's wearing this color of boysenberry in a metallic material. I'm not sure if you can see it or how it translates on your screen, but it's a beautiful pin pleated bodice off the shoulder gown that she's wearing, and it's in a metallic material of the color boysenberry. Angela Bassett's body is just amazing, and I think she's in her 60s if I'm not mistaken, she has taken very good care of her physique, and it shows, and this color just looks absolutely stunning on her. Next, moving along, we have the beautiful Angela Bassett wearing Deep Winter's Regal Red. I love this color of red on her. And deep autumns and deep winters, when you are wearing the right type of red, you automatically glow in the right color of red. And if you do a Google search on Angela Bassett, if you just put Angela Bassett style or Angela Bassett colors, she loves to wear quite a bit of red when she is making her red carpet appearances. She knows what colors work best on her. It was a little difficult trying to find a deep winter red rather than a deep autumn red, which has a little bit more of a warmer yellow orange undertone to it than a deep winter red, which has more of a blue undertone to it. But she wears both reds quite beautifully. I would say that both the deep autumn and deep winter reds are both her power colors and also her signature statement colors as well. And again, statement colors are just those colors that you would choose to wear if you are attending a high society event, such as a red carpet event, a gala awards event, perhaps even a wedding, or just some type of event that calls for the occasion for you to step out in your most regal colors from your color palette. And Deep Winter Regal Red is a statement color that does just that for the beautiful Angela Bassett. Moving along, Angela looks so pretty in Deep Winter's Icy Magenta. I love this color for her. It is not the typical deep autumn color of pink. I don't recall there being very many pinks in the autumn color palette because pink is a cool based color, but it's not the traditional pink that we grew up knowing, like Barbie pink and bubblegum pink and Jolly Rancher pink. It's more leaning warm of like salmon pink and softer peachy pinks. Those are the type of pinks that you'll see tinge of it in the autumn color palette. But this classic Deep Winter Icy Magenta pink is from the Deep Winter color palette. And as you can see, Angela wears it flawlessly. She looks so comfortable and beautiful in this lovely bodycon off the shoulder, slightly off the shoulder dress that she is wearing. And again, I love when she wears her hair in the soft, romantic goddess
curls or waves. It just suits her entire style personality, which I'm going to say I haven't done a full style analysis on Angela Bassett just yet. She will be making an appearance in my summer series of the style personalities. But I would say that Angela leans more elegant, feminine in her style personality. She loves to wear very regal, bold colors, but the materials that she also likes to wear are quite feminine. We'll be getting into all of that in the style personality series, but I love this version of Deep Winter's Icy Magenta on her. So moving along, I love Deep Winter's Dove White on Angela Bassett. Her skin looks beautiful. It looks bronzy. It looks absolutely stunning against Dove White from the Deep Winter color palette. I love the fact that she left her hair down in a sleek hairstyle and she is just wearing a beautiful bold earring, and that's it. She's not wearing a necklace to distract from the actual dress. And again, there she is wearing a off the shoulder evening gown to show off her beautiful physique, mainly her shoulders and her defined arms, which she looks impeccably amazing for the season of life that she's in terms of being an actress in Hollywood. Because as we all know, once you hit, I would say, above 45, your roles tend to get a little bit smaller in Hollywood because, you know, Hollywood is all about youth and beauty and associating youth with beauty, which I think is just absolutely ridiculous. But Angela Bassett has said, no, I am going to represent for the older, mature women in Hollywood who still have it together, whose body is just as on point or even better than some of the younger Hollywood actresses. And she is still getting work. And I must say, if you haven't noticed by now, Angela Bassett is one of my all-time favorite actresses. I followed her career from when she did the Malcolm X movie and What's Love Got to Do with It, and when she was in the movie Set It Off. Like, Angela is the actress in Hollywood, and I am just so excited to be presenting her color analysis to those women who are deep autumns, and hoping that you will be able to draw inspiration to add into your own style as you evolve with the Renaissance Women of Style channel. Okay, so below we have the beautiful Angela Bassett wearing Deep Winter's Acid Yellow. So for me, being a deep winter, acid yellow is not a color that I've experimented with personally within my own style personality. I love the color acid yellow for accessories and maybe even perhaps a pop of color on my nail polish, or maybe as a finishing detailed accessory in a silk scarf or something like that. But I haven't actually worn this in an actual outfit. And the fact that Angela is experimenting with an accent color from the Deep Winter color palette is very bold, it's very daring, but it works against her beautiful bronzy deep autumn coloring. The color is flowing beautifully with her overall deep hair, deep eyes, and her bronzy dark autumn coloring. The color is not wearing her. Angela is wearing the color, and she does so quite beautifully. Next, we have Angela wearing Deep Winter's Icy Turquoise. This is a really nice color on her. Teals and turquoise, depending on the intensity of the color, works quite beautifully regardless of what season you are, whether you are a cool or a warm color season. It's just finding the right tonality of that specific color of turquoise or teal. It just depends, and you have to have a really good eye for picking the right color of turquoise or teal, because if you are a cool color season such as winter or summer, you've got to be careful that you're not picking the color of turquoise or teal that is too warm against your coloring, because as you should know by now, it will completely wash you out and drain you. And if you are a warm color season such as a spring or autumn, you just want to make sure that the turquoise or teal color that you are choosing has a little bit more warmth to it. So it's all just finding the right spectrum of color from your flow color palette. That is why you will hear me state throughout the color branding series that you have to know how to choose the best colors that are in harmony with your natural coloring and that complement your natural coloring as well. Moving along, lastly, we have Angela Bassett wearing Deep Winter's Power Black. Black in general looks absolutely amazing on deep winter color seasons, or the winter color season in general, or those women who are winter color seasons. Black is one of your staple power colors. And the fact that Angela can get away with wearing deep winter power black is because of the deep, dark coloring of being a autumn woman of style, a deep autumn woman of style. She does in fact appear deep in her hair color, her eye color, but the only difference is she's more bronzy gold in her overall coloring. She appears more warm than she does cool. If she appeared more cool, she would be more leaning towards being a deep winter woman of style. But her dominant coloring is in fact very warm, it's very bronzy, it's very coppery, so that places her quite nicely as a deep autumn woman of style. But because she has that depth to her overall coloring, she can also borrow quite a few beautiful regal colors from the deep winter color palette as well. So I just want to draw your focus to Angela's photo with no makeup. She is in fact a classic deep autumn woman of style, but as you can see, her overall skin coloring is quite bronzy. It's quite warm in appearance. And as I just stated, that is why I have placed her as being a deep autumn woman of style. That is her dominant color season. But she can also carry quite a few beautiful colors from the deep winter color palette, which makes her a blend of deep autumn and deep winter color seasons. So there you have it, the beautiful Angela Bassett. I will be featuring her in my Style Personality series as well, so just sit tight for that. So next up, we are going to get into the beautiful Lupita Nyong'o, who is in fact a deep winter woman of style who can borrow quite a few beautiful colors from the deep autumn color palette.